Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Thursday, February the 7th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address, and this is a link to get into our free trading room, 100% free. Just a second please, let me just close down our Slack. Just 1 second. Somebody's stuck in snow. Okay, so yeah, it's a 100% free trading room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. I open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic at 9:05. I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a link for a subscription to Trade Ideas. There's a promo code there. Instant 15% savings. They're off the first month of a standard or premium subscription. Excuse me, or the first year of a standard or premium subscription. All right, well, again, we're in the just coming to the end of the first week of the test drive. Test drive will still be active until next Wednesday. Actually, you know, we had a lot of people sign up late on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We got way over 1,000 signups. So, and a lot of those actually were very late. So, excuse me, we still very active. So consequently, you know, I haven't done that much trading because of the test drive. I have to answer a lot of emails and answer a lot of questions in the room, which is absolutely fine. That's okay. I mean, that's part of the deal. However, this is sort of embarrassing. Well, actually, let me show you the first one that I did. I did this in the pre-market. And I was really excited about this one, you know, and I took typically I don't trade the more expensive one. Not that this is super expensive, but usually when I'm doing some pre-market work, it's a small little bio that, you know, has some news and it's just rocketing, and maybe I get lucky and I kind of chase it a little bit based on the volume. But anyway, this one I was actually pretty keen about. Take a look at it on the daily chart, and so you see now. Remember, now this is a red candle now, but this is way up here. This was on earnings, and you have to back it out a little bit more. So you see what I saw? I saw, wow, okay. It was hanging over 10. You can't see that right here because this doesn't have the pre-market in here. But it was over 10, and I looked, and it was holding 10. I thought, okay, look at the void gap that it could possibly start to fill. Plus, it had gapped through the 200-day, and it's an earnings play. So I thought, man, a lot of these, it's all, excuse me, it's all kind of lining up. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I still have this little nagging cough. Anyway, let me just get to the 15-minute chart. So that's what I saw, and I actually ended up taking this trade, believe it or not, right up this 1040. It started to whip up. And I thought, okay, in fact, I did that up here, so I thought I'd take it here. And I didn't take very much because, you know, I don't like doing it in the pre-market. I ended up selling down here. So it looks like a big loss, but I didn't have that much. But, you know, again, I always say, have a stop. You know, now I wanted to get out at 10, but I couldn't quite do that. But look what happened afterwards. So, I mean, had I been stubborn and said, it's going to come back, it's earnings, all those great things that I saw, it's got to come back. Look what it did. So anyway, the importance of having a stop. So I took a loss on that one, but this is the sort of the embarrassing one. So this is Valvoline. Haven't seen this one for a long time. Old school company, as I call it, and had earnings. There's the earnings release after hours. Didn't really see it in the pre-market for some reason. It wasn't one of my one of the ones that I was really focusing on in the pre-market, but sorry, I ended up shorting it right at, I think it was 1982, and covered it, unfortunately, very early at 1937, a couple of times at 1937. I think that little candle there kind of got me, and I thought, okay, maybe it's going to recover. And then look what it did. I mean, I'm not upset that I did it because that happened, I'd say that was probably, man, I mean, it was on this candle, so that was probably a 30-second trade on the first cover. I did actually try. We tried to play a little bounce here, and I don't see the buy, but it's underneath here. Took about 6 cents. We were trying to play a bounce to see if it would start to move up, and it just didn't do it. So I said to the room, well, I'm just going to scalp this one, and I would get back in if it could take this level out again. It just isn't doing that. So those are the only two trades I did. Very happy with this one. Don't get me wrong, because it happened so quickly, and to get 50 cents or so on a $19 stock in about, I don't know, 30 seconds, not too bad, obviously, but I wish I had held on to some. So I want to get back into the room, and this is what the market is doing. So, a lot of the bounce plays, so the market, this was the pre-market action, so the market was weak, little pop, and then the drift down. This little pop here, thought maybe the Valvoline would start to work here, but you see it didn't move at all, and so it's not following the market. So that's why I'm not sure about that Valvoline bounce. So that is about it. I want to get back into the room, answer more questions and all. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow was sort of the end of the bulk of the people who were involved in the test drive, but we do have still some people who will be involved next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So if you're still part of the test drive, come on into the room. That's what it's there for. I'll do the best I can to help you with any questions you may have. So I just want to close this down, and again, if you have any questions for me, this is the email address you can use. This is a link for our free room, 100% free. I know I always say that. People can't believe it, but it is 100% free. Not just for Trade Idea subscribers, but for anybody. And I'll open the room tomorrow around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So hope everybody has a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.